The Presbyterian Church has been lending to congregations for capital projects for over 170 years. These loans were funded by the generosity of Presbyterians who for generations have gifted endowments through the Presbyterian Foundation for this purpose. Over the years, these loans have helped provide homes for thousands of worshiping communities engaged in mission and ministry. Today, the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program continues this legacy of providing low-cost loans to churches and other entities. While we maintain the use of these endowments, we also raise funds by the sale of interest-bearing term notes to Presbyterians across the country. These are investments in mission, not gifts, so when an individual, church, or presbytery invests, they receive interest on their money, and we in turn use those dollars to fund loans for church capital projects. Our investors are simply not just earning interest on their investment, they're supporting the growth of mission and ministry across our denomination, like here at Discovery Presbyterian Church in Omaha, Nebraska.
Our mission is to create an environment where all might experience Christ's love and hospitality. And spiritually and socially we're there, but our physical space was not sending that message. So with the project, we're able to be in line with our mission to show hospitality. From the outside, getting into the building flow with handicap accessibility, elevator, getting in and out of the worship space, more natural light.
All across the country, congregations are exploring new and innovative ways to live out their faith, connecting with their neighborhoods and surrounding communities. Many of these churches, like Korean Central Presbyterian Church of Atlanta, located here in Chamblee, Georgia, have discovered that non-traditional campuses and worship spaces can enhance their ability to become more connectional, creating unique space for communities of faith to be formed and nurtured. Prior to this location, Korean Central Presbyterian was located about a mile away in a setting that most would consider more traditional. The former space provided little room for Christian education and congregational fellowship, two areas of ministry that this congregation knows is vital to the continued growth and nurture of their community. Last year, the congregation took a leap of faith, sold their existing building, and searched for a new campus that would provide adequate Christian education and family life space for the growing number of young families joining the church. By partnering with the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program, the congregation was able to purchase and renovate this commercial building.
This is the education center and offices.
Okay. Through dialogue with the congregation and the presbytery, the Investment and Loan Program helped guide Korean Central through the process of church borrowing.
The loan program really understands the church's need. They are very supportive, understanding what's going on in the church, so it was very helpful.
We work together with a congregation committed to this vision to create a financially viable project that avoids jeopardizing the church's mission and ministry through the life of the loan. The result is a transformation of this location into a unique yet functional space where all can meet comfortably to worship, to share a congregational meal each Sunday, and to study and grow in their Christian faith.
For a number of years, the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program has been offering incentive loans to churches who are trying to improve their energy efficiency. Responding to the General Assembly's affirmation to reduce fossil fuel concerns, the program has broadened this incentive by partnering with churches across the denomination to help collectively reduce our carbon footprint through the Restoring Creation Loan. Loans are available to qualifying congregations and other PCUSA entities that are actively engaged in projects that are rendering our buildings more energy efficient. With lower interest rates and equity requirements, congregations are encouraged to renovate their buildings with energy-efficient products and renewable energy sources, saving on energy costs while helping ensure our buildings reflect who we are as a community of faith. Projects could include energy-efficient boilers, HVAC systems, LED lighting, or solar panel installation projects like this one at Silver Spring Shores in Ocala, Florida. This congregation took advantage of the Restoring Creation Loan to finance the installation of these solar panels. Through the partnership with the program, the solar panels enable the congregation to spend less of their resources on energy bills and more on mission and ministry, while proactively supporting green initiatives.
According to our contractor, they are going to provide 102% of the electric usage that we use on an annual basis, which means that it's about a $7,000 a year savings for us that we can use for mission and ministry here in this community.
The Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program is pleased to be partnering with Westminster Presbyterian Church here in downtown Minneapolis to provide the long-term funding for their multi-million-dollar project. Today, the congregation is breaking ground on a project that will reshape their church campus. The project includes an expansion of this historic building to include a new two-story wing, expanded underground parking, and the creation of welcoming green spaces that will provide open areas for residents, downtown workers, and visitors. In keeping with the congregation's commitment to mission, the project will also provide for a significant new investment in reducing homelessness in the inner city through affordable and supportive housing.
All of that is aimed to create a facility that gives to this congregation the tools to live into the 21st century and to be a sustainable congregation for the next multiple generations, the next century is the way we talk about it.
By partnering with the Investment and Loan Program to finance the long-term portion of this project, the congregation is not just supporting their own mission and ministry. The interest paid by churches on loans made from the program, like this one to Westminster, is used to support other church loans across the denomination. That is important to this mission-centered church community. They celebrate knowing that a portion of their financial contributions to this project is being used to support other church building projects, large or small, throughout the PCUSA.
That was a real clincher when we learned that. The rates were competitive, the facility and the capacity of the organization was matched or exceeded anything we had talked to locally. So in the end, it was kind of a no-brainer. It was the right decision, clearly the right decision for us. And we give thanks to God that the Presbyterian Church has an entity like this that can help a congregation like ours.
These are just a few examples of the way the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program partners with congregations, working toward a common goal to further Christ's mission and ministry. So if your church is considering a building project, whether it's a purchase, construction, renovation, or even refinancing existing debt, we will provide low-cost financing and in-depth consulting with people who know church lending. Or if you or your congregation is searching for a socially responsible investment where that investment goes directly to support church growth, we invite you to contact the Presbyterian Investment Loan Program today.
This is not an offer to sell nor a solicitation to buy notes. The offer is made solely through and by the offering circular, which you should read carefully before making an investment decision. The notes are subject to certain risk factors as described in the offering circular. Notes are offered only in states where authorized. The Presbyterian Church USA Investment and Loan Program Incorporated is a religious nonprofit organization. Therefore, our notes are not insured by the FDIC, SIPC, or any other government agency.